Okay. Yoink. Any over here? Yes, there is. Yeah, Sly is definitely the most agile of the three, platforming heroes of Sonic. Sure, Ratchet's pretty agile too, but Sly kind of takes the cake. Yeah, we want to jump in. Okay, but it's not just all about platform. Oh, for God's sake, stop talking! I'm trying to talk.
And you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
Actually, I've never realized before, but until just now, but Sly games do have a lot of voiceovers in them, don't they? They've got an awful lot of voice acting. Not that that's a bad thing, it just means when they'll interrupt my let's play, that's all. Okay. Where do I want to go now? I think there's some shit up there. Oh, for God's sake. Inverted controls. Evil. I don't think I have any way. Beware of the thorns, they're prickly and shit. Checkpoint.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Ooh. You're so badass, Sly. Okay. Yeah, I can totally just see myself accidentally missing one of these fucking bottles and having to backtrack throughout the whole level. We're not doing that shit. There are actually quite a few things I do want that these bottles do give you, but it's not worth the bother. Right, hopefully I'm picking them all up anyway. I should be able to, this is the first fucking level.
So far, Sly.
Okay, honestly.
For the next gate, you'll need to
Oh great, for the first time I've realised that you can't skip this shit.
And hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
Jump and hit the circle button. Why don't we play one of those games? How many times are you going to hear that phrase throughout the course of this game? Actually, I'm pretty sure there's one or two of you that can already answer that. Right. Yeah, this Sly collection is actually in 3D, by the way, if you've got a 3D TV. And I kind of noticed that when playing for all three games again, it's actually quite a good fit for 3D. There's a lot of perspective sort of changes to kind of take advantage of it. And then there was the third game, which was sort of 3D, sort of, kind of, not particularly, I guess, but yeah, you'll see what I mean later. What is that noise? Fucking seagulls! You wake me up in the morning and shit. You freak me out in the first level of Sly 1. Right, there's the vault, but I need all the bottles.
Has got to be somehow related to those clues in bottles you've been collecting. If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it.
That's typical. That's fucking typical. 1. Fucking 1! Oh, you are joking me, son. This LP is off to a fantastic start. I'm pretty sure there's hundreds of you in the comments like, oh, it's over there, Duck. You just gotta go back track and get it from there and shit. And I'm like, no, I don't give a fuck. I like a challenge. I don't need the triangle. What's it called again? The fucking spinning the cane. And, who cares? Get the key. Epic pose. Or as epic as Sly can get. Right, I would tell you what the basic structure of this game is, but Bentley's about to, and if I say it now, Bentley's just gonna say it again, and you're all gonna get bored and shit, so fuck it. Here we go.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high-voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine, but I warned you. I marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
So, actually, now that I think about it, he didn't explain it that well, did he? They were just trying to wrap them up with cheesy jokes. But, yeah, we gotta do... There's always 7 levels in a sort of area. And this is an extra hit point right here. And you get a key for each one. You know, we just got 1 key there. And you need 7 of them, and that's how many levels there are to advance. And Raleigh's about to talk, and I can't be fucked listening to him, so here we go. Yeah, you see the 3... Actually, I'm pretty sure... Did you see those 3 symbols at the bottom corner there? I'm pretty sure my capture card cut them off, but... 1 is for the key, 1 is for the bottles, you know, a picture of a safe, and 1 is for a time trial mode, which happens after you've completed the level. We're not going to bother. I actually did 100% this game back when I had it on PS2, and then after 100%ed it, I traded it in, which is kind of rare for me, but I did it for some reason, but yeah.
If you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
Oh shit. Raccoons can't swim, or at least yet.
Remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
No, there's not a message in the bottle there. I gotta come up with a better name for those. What do they call them? We'll just call them balls, fuck it. Oh, there's a ball. There's not another one there, is there? Nah, it's fine. Fuck it. Right, now this can be... I was going to say difficult, but it's not that difficult. Oh, extra life. Anyone remember those? Actually, yeah, you probably do, because they're in Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, aren't they? It's like the only game that uses extra lives nowadays, isn't it? Okay. Now to show off the 3D technology. because it'll probably give you a headache if you're playing it on a 3D TV. Up we go. See, it's all about strategy with these enemies, you know? My favourite strategy is just run up and hit. Works every time. This would be good in 3D, I must say. I'd be interested in seeing that.